Scorpio, there are 11 clear signals appearing in your life right now that indicate something large, beautiful, and genuinely significant is opening up for you. And this video will show you each one, explain what it means specifically for your sign, and give you the clarity to recognize this opening for what it truly is rather than missing it the way so many people miss the beginnings of their own great chapters. Here is the promise of this video: by the time you reach the final signal, you will not only recognize the opening that is happening in your life right now, you will also understand why it is happening at this particular moment, why it is meant for you specifically, and what you need to do in order to walk through it with your eyes fully open and your heart fully engaged. New doors do not stay open indefinitely, Scorpio. There is a window, there is a season, and the signs that a great opening is available to you are speaking clearly right now, in this moment, in this phase of your life. The question is whether you will hear them and act, or hear them and hesitate until the window narrows. Every word in this video was placed here for someone who is standing at a threshold, and that someone is you. Stay all the way through. Every signal matters. Signal 1. The first clear signal that a new door is opening for you, Scorpio, is a feeling of being called. Not in a dramatic or overwhelming way. In a quiet, persistent, impossible to ignore way. A pull toward something, a direction, a possibility, an idea, a connection that keeps returning even when you try to set it aside. You may have been telling yourself it is just a passing thought. You may have been dismissing it as impractical, too uncertain, too different from where you currently are. But it keeps coming back. It does not demand attention loudly, but it also does not go away quietly. It simply waits patiently, returning each time you are still enough to notice. Scorpio, this pull is not random. The universe does not send persistent signals without purpose. That quiet, recurring call towards something, whether it is a new direction in how you spend your time, a new possibility in your relationships, a new sense of what you are meant to be doing or building or becoming, is the first and perhaps clearest signal that a door has opened. A door is not just a threshold you can walk through, it is also a direction you can sense. And the direction you have been sensing, even if you have not named it clearly yet, even if you have been quieting it when it becomes too loud, that direction is not a daydream. It is a signal. The first signal of an opening is that pull. It has been with you for a while now. It is more consistent than random thoughts tend to be. It has a quality of rightness to it, even if you cannot fully explain that rightness in logical terms. Trust the pull, Scorpio. Not blindly, not recklessly, but trust it enough to lean toward it. Trust it enough to ask what might happen if you actually followed it. Because the doors that open in your life are never going to be easier to walk through than they are right now, in this moment, while the signal is clear and the pull is active and the opening is present. The first signal is asking you to acknowledge it. Start there. Signal 2. The second clear signal that a new door is opening is a noticeable shift in the way other people respond to you. You may not have tracked it consciously, but if you think back over recent days and weeks, you may notice that certain interactions have had a different quality. People are listening differently. Some of them are coming to you for perspective, for wisdom, for the kind of honest conversation that not everyone can offer. Some of them are treating you with a new level of respect or openness that feels slightly different from what you have been used to. Even strangers, in brief, ordinary interactions, may be responding to something in your presence with a warmth or openness that feels a little more than casual. Scorpio, this is not coincidence. When a significant opening arrives in someone's life, the energy they carry changes. There is something different in how they occupy space, something more settled, something more certain, even if they are not consciously aware of the change yet. And other people feel that change before the person carrying it can fully see it in themselves. The second signal is in the mirror of other people's responses. They are reflecting something back to you that you need to see. Something has shifted in the way you show up, in the energy you carry, in the quality of presence you bring. And that shift is attracting a different quality of experience, one that reflects the door that is opening. Pay attention to how people have been responding to you lately. Really pay attention. What you find may surprise you. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Signal 3. The third clear signal that a new door is opening for you, Scorpio, is the arrival of unexpected opportunities. Small ones, large ones, and the in-between kind that do not quite announce themselves as opportunities but feel, when you pay attention, like invitations. Something has been showing up that was not showing up before. It may be an idea that comes from nowhere and lights something up inside you. It may be an opening in a relationship or a situation that has been locked for a long time and has suddenly, quietly become possible. It may be an opportunity that arrives through someone else. An introduction, a conversation, a chance meeting that opens a door you did not know was there. The third signal is the arrival of the unexpected. And for Scorpio, the important thing about unexpected opportunities is not just whether they exist, but whether you let yourself recognize them as real. Because the mind, especially a cautious and experienced Scorpio mind, can look at something unexpected and immediately begin to audit it, to look for the catch, to test for sincerity, to look beneath the surface for the hidden cost. And that instinct serves you well most of the time. But there is a version of it that can cause you to see threats where there are none, to talk yourself out of genuine opportunities because they feel unfamiliar. The third signal invites you to look at what has been unexpectedly arriving and to consider, with your full intelligence, but also with your full openness, whether it might actually be what it appears to be. A real opportunity, a genuine opening, a door that was not there before now standing ajar. Signal 4. The fourth clear signal that a new door is opening is a change in your sense of timing, specifically a growing feeling that the time is now. Not eventually. Not when things are more settled or more certain or more prepared. Now. This feeling of now is different from impatience. Impatience is hot and pressured and restless. What you are feeling is more like a calm, clear recognition that a window is present, that the timing is genuinely favorable, and that waiting for perfect conditions is not the same as being ready. Scorpio, you have been patient. You have been building, learning, processing, and preparing for longer than you may fully realize. The time you have spent doing the inner work, the hard, invisible work of becoming more honest with yourself, more willing to release what does not serve you, more open to trusting in what is real, all of that preparation is now meeting a moment that is actually ripe for it. The fourth signal is the growing sense of now. If you have been feeling that something needs to move, that some decision or step or commitment needs to be made, and if that feeling has been arriving with a steady calm rather than anxious urgency, trust it. The timing is speaking to you. And it is saying that the door that has opened will receive you now, fully, with all of who you have become. Signal 5. The fifth clear signal that a new door is opening for you, Scorpio, is the appearance of what feels like a second chance. Something in your life, a relationship, a possibility, an idea, a version of yourself that you thought had passed is presenting itself again. And it is presenting itself differently this time. Maybe you are different. Maybe the circumstances are different. Maybe the person or situation has shifted in some essential way that makes what was previously not possible now genuinely available. Or maybe what has changed is simply that you are ready in a way you were not before. Second chances, Scorpio, are not always obvious. They do not always arrive wearing a sign that says, "Here I am, the thing you missed, I have returned." More often, they arrive as a slightly altered version of the first chance, looking familiar but not identical, wearing the past but living in the present. The fifth signal is recognizing this particular quality in something that has resurfaced. Not to re-enter the past as it was, but to engage with a new version of a possibility that deserves another chance, because you are a new version of yourself who can do something genuinely different with it this time. The fifth signal is permission to try again, with full awareness, with everything you have learned, with the willingness to let this version be genuinely new. Signal 6. The sixth clear signal that a new door is opening is found in the arrival of people who seem to see you in a way that feels uncommon and right. Scorpio is not easily seen. Your depth is not accessible to everyone. Most people encounter a surface version of you, competent, strong, capable, private, and take that as the complete picture. But now and then, someone comes along who sees past the surface, who asks the right questions, who responds to the things you say with an understanding that goes deeper than you expected, who makes you feel, in a quiet but unmistakable way, like being fully known is actually possible and actually safe. The sixth signal is the arrival of that kind of seeing in one form or another. It may be a person, it may be a community, it may be an experience like watching this video, where something resonates so specifically that the feeling of being understood is undeniable. When that feeling arrives, Scorpio, it is not just a pleasant sensation. It is evidence that the door opening in your life is leading toward a deeper level of connection, With others, with yourself, with the part of you that has spent a very long time being known only partially and longing for something more complete. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Signal 7. The seventh clear signal that a new door is opening for you, Scorpio, is a returning sense of purpose. A reconnection with what feels meaningful, what feels worth doing, what feels like it matters beyond the practical and the immediate. Purpose is not always a grand thing. It does not always look like a life mission or a defining calling. Sometimes it is simpler. The feeling that what you are doing today, this week, this season of your life has real meaning. That your presence makes a difference in the lives of the people around you. That your effort is building something worth building. When that feeling of purpose returns, or arrives in a new, more mature form, it is one of the clearest signs that the opening in your life is connected to something real and lasting. The seventh signal is this returning sense of meaning. If you have been feeling lately a quiet but growing sense that what you do and who you are actually matters to specific people in specific ways, that feeling is not vanity. It is not wishful thinking. It is the signal that the door opening for you leads somewhere genuinely significant, and that you are already standing close enough to it to feel the warmth of what is on the other side. Signal 8. The eighth clear signal that a new door is opening is one of the most tangible. Resources are beginning to flow in your direction in ways that feel different from the past. Not necessarily large, dramatic windfalls. Scorpio's openings tend to be more subtle than that. But assistance arriving when you need it. The right information appearing at the right moment. A situation resolving itself in a way that creates an opening you could not have arranged on your own. A conversation that unlocks something that was stuck. A connection that provides exactly what you have been missing. These small flows of support and synchronicity are not accidents. They are the eighth signal that the universe is participating in whatever is opening for you. When things start to work more smoothly in a particular direction, when the friction that used to be there starts to ease, when what used to be difficult starts to become more available, that easing is a sign. It is the universe creating the conditions for you to walk through a door that is genuinely meant for you. The eighth signal is the flow. Notice where things are becoming easier, where what you need is arriving. That ease is pointing at the opening. Signal 9. The ninth clear signal that a new door is opening for you, Scorpio, is a deep and quiet sense of inner peace that has been arriving in moments. Arriving and then departing perhaps, but arriving with increasing regularity and increasing depth. This peace is not the absence of difficulty. There may still be challenges present in your life. There may still be things that need attention and effort and time. But underneath all of that, in the deeper layer of your experience, there is something settling. Something coming to rest. Something that used to feel restless and unresolved beginning, at last, to find a place of quiet. This inner peace, Scorpio, is one of the most precious signs of all. Because it is telling you that you have done the work. That the clearing, the releasing, the honest reckoning with yourself and your life has genuinely moved something inside you. And that what has replaced the old tension is something real and good. The ninth signal is that quiet peace beneath the ordinary noise of life. It is not always constant. It does not need to be constant to be significant. Even arriving in moments, even giving you just a few minutes of genuine inner stillness. It is telling you something important. It is telling you that the ground beneath your feet is more solid now than it was. And when the ground is solid, the door in front of you is safe to walk through. Signal 10. The 10th clear signal that a new door is opening is found in the arrival of clarity. The kind that comes after a long period of confusion or fog, and feels like finally being able to see the road ahead. Scorpio, there are times when the internal landscape is dense, when so many things are being processed at once, when the weight of what has been and the uncertainty of what is coming creates a kind of interior weather that makes it hard to see clearly. And then the weather lifts. Gradually, maybe not all at once. But piece by piece, the fog clears, and what is underneath is a clearer sense of direction, a clearer sense of self, a clearer sense of what matters and what does not. The 10th signal is this arriving clarity. If things that used to be confusing have been becoming more obvious, if decisions that used to feel impossible to make have been feeling more possible, if your sense of what you want and what you value has been sharpening, that clarity is a signal. It is the signal that the inner preparation for the opening is complete, or nearly complete, and the path forward is now visible enough to walk. Clarity does not mean certainty, but it does mean enough visibility to take the next step with confidence. The 10th signal is saying that visibility is here. Signal 11. The 11th and final clear signal that a new door is opening for you, Scorpio, is the most encompassing of all. And it is simply this: you are still here. You are still in this, still engaged, still listening, still seeking, still open to the possibility that something genuinely good is possible for you right now. Scorpio, there are many people who close off to possibility, who decide, consciously or otherwise, that the best of things is behind them, that the most significant chapters have already been lived, that what remains is maintenance rather than growth. And there are others who, regardless of their age, regardless of what they have been through, regardless of how many difficult chapters they have survived, those people remain open. They remain curious. They remain willing to believe that something real, something new, something worth their full engagement is still possible. And they are right. You are one of those people. The fact that you are here, that you listened through all 11 signals, that something in you resonated with what was being said, that is not incidental. That is the 11th signal. It is your own aliveness in the face of whatever has tried to dim it. It is your resilience expressed as curiosity. It is your depth expressed as openness. And that combination, that Scorpio combination of depth, resilience, and genuine openness, is exactly what the door that is now opening has been waiting for. It has been waiting for you, and you are here. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are. 11 signals, Scorpio. All of them real. All of them already present in your life in some form, waiting to be recognized, waiting to be named, waiting to be honored as the opening they truly are. The door is not a metaphor. The opening is not a fantasy. The next chapter is not a distant hope. It is here. It is now. It is available to you in this exact moment with exactly who you are right now. The only thing left is to walk through it with your full depth, your full courage, your full awareness, and the quiet, steady certainty that what is on the other side of this opening is exactly what you have been through everything becoming ready for.